Brave Frontier basically came out in 2013 and is shutting down this year.
Man, that's terrible. Because I went through that on a PC game. Granted, it came back now, but if you're familiar with Dungeon Fighter.
I've never played that one before. I thought he was talking about Toontown.
Hello there, comrades. It is I, your Supreme Overlord, Vanny Vanilla. It's been a long time coming, but here it is. A whole year later, we finally have a new Weekend at Vanny's episode. For those of you wondering why the f did this take so long, I'll be honest, I lost motivation to do anything with this video. There was so much editing, and considering that it was so long, it was a pain. But once I found out that Filmora can eliminate gaps in audio, the hard part was finished almost instantly. Bear in mind, this was recorded over a year ago, and I felt it wouldn't be fair to skip over this comrade just because of inconveniences in editing. Also keep in mind, my accent is a little thicker in this video, so if you get annoyed by it, just know in future episodes, this won't be a problem. As far as for the future of Weekend at Vanny's, I will be changing it to a different format that I have not yet figured out. So consider the next episode as a revitalized season 2 of this series. So what brave soul do we have today on the show? A loyal comrade chosen at random, Captain Whitebeard. Yes, the One Piece is real. We talk about a bunch of stuff from Pokemon, anime, and even jump into a little bit of politics. Also, I don't recommend playing the drinking game every time we say like or basically. A convenient counter will be placed on the bottom. Before you start watching, comment down below how many times do you think we're gonna say like and basically. Now let's sit back, relax, and enjoy this episode of Weekend at Vanny's.
And now, recorded in Rasburg City, Rasburg, home of the famous Red Light District, it's time for Weekend at Vanny's.
Okay, there we go.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey!
Okay, so... wait, are we going to do introductions first or something?
Yeah, first we'll do the whole little introduction thing. Welcome to Weekend at Vanny's on a Thursday night.
Okay.
And, so you are Captain Whitebeard, right?
Yes.
Incredible. We haven't really talked a whole lot on Instagram. I mean, we used to a while ago, but...
That is true.
And I was not expecting the accent.
Wait, I have an accent?
I mean, it kind of sounds
crazy.
like one.
What kind of accent does it sound like I have?
I don't know, like northern, I guess? I don't know. It's definitely not like one that I normally hear.
Well, I am Hispanic and Asian, to be honest. And I'm from Tennessee.
Oh, so maybe that could be it. So, Asian and Hispanic and from Tennessee.
Yes.
So what kind of Hispanic?
Mexican.
Mexican! Orale! And then what kind of Asian?
Filipino, and this may sound crazy, but Japanese.
Oh, so it's like literally you're Chino Latino.
Yes.
That is awesome.
So, like, you told me about topics. What kind of topics do you want to talk about?
Well, I'm pretty open to whatever, so I'm an open book for questions, or if you want to bring up anything to talk about, the floor is pretty much yours.
Like, no, let's go straight to the Vanny saga, like TV saga, real quick.
Sure.
I know this is like what, like the it's not a climax, like something else. What saga are we on right now?
We are literally on the climax saga, so yeah.
Oh, I was straight on the money. It's like this is not the climax saga.
Yeah.
I mean, the saga is going like crazy. Like, I didn't expect you to outburst on Thurgood like that.
Oh yeah, there's a whole lot that hasn't been seen on my side, which I do plan on getting a whole lot deeper into it in Origin Saga 3. Like, a lot of the stuff going on in Climax Saga is like hinting towards what we're gonna see in the future and what we're gonna see in the past of my characters.
I know, but Frankie...
It doesn't help too that I was listening to like sappy music on Spotify at the time too, so like, you know, that added to the tears.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's even sad for.
Oh god, I know. And no one really saw it coming. I promised though that in this saga you were going to laugh, you're gonna cry, and you're gonna be shocked. And we haven't even gotten to the shocking part yet.
True. I mean, like, I think you threw a curveball for what was the blonde haired dude's name? Barga or something?
Oh yeah, Barga, yeah.
Like, I was like thinking about like, oh, he's gonna have his own lone wolf series. Like, he's gonna stay away from the Dominion or something. It's like,
Yeah, Barga is really a conflicted character, and I really like how conflicted he is, because every time you see him as like this Dominion zealot, something happens, and then he just starts questioning everything. We just have to wait and see what happens. Like, we're almost at the end, but we're not there.
okay, so we got that out of the way. Let's go to game categories. Let's say, what's your? I don't know. For me, like, I grew up with, say, Pokemon due to like me being a Nintendo kid. What's your favorite Pokemon game, like from any generation?
Oh, favorite Pokemon game? That's a first that anyone has asked me. I'm probably gonna get a lot of flack for this, but I actually liked Black and White.
Who doesn't like Black and White? Like, to be honest, I like all of them because I'm a Pokemon crackhead.
I haven't really ran into like a bad Pokemon game, because they're all like, I mean, a lot of them are pretty much copy pasta for most of it. I haven't played any of the newer ones, mind you. I think the last one that I played was the X and Y one. That was the last one I played. But other than that, like, you know, you're a trainer, you pick one out of 3 starters, and you go on a quest to become Pokemon whatever.
True. I mean, like, for Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, they brought back the Hard Gold and Soul Silver mechanic. Your Pokemon gets to, like, walk with you.
Oh, that's awesome!
Like, a lot of people were happy for that one. It's like, damn. Apparently, like, some people in Nintendo are listening, but what's different from that game to the original Diamond and Pearl is, like, they have underground systems where you can, like, capture a Pokemon while being underground. Like, you have, like, some rare Pokemon that's never seen before inside the games.
You know, speaking of rare Pokemon, believe it or not, I have never once, ever, seen a shiny in the wild. Ever.
You will see a lot of shinies in Legends Arceus, I'll tell you what.
Oh, really?
Yes. And I'm not even lying, like, when I first started the game, a shiny Starly, full odds, right then and there.
Oh my goodness, wow.
That's how crazy the shiny rates are inside Legends Arceus is right now.
So it's not even like a rare thing anymore, it's just like, here they are.
Yes.
They just mass-produce them. I will say, though, my favorite Pokemon theme would be the, oh god, what was their name? What were the bad guys? Team Plasma. Them. That is my favorite Pokemon theme, like, of all of them.
Alright, but with Team Plasma, N's Team Plasma or Gets's Team Plasma?
There's different Team Plasmas?
Well, of course, because N and Gets's have had 2 different, ideas for their teams. N wants the Pokemon to be free, while Gets's wants them to be eradicated.
Were the ones that were dressed up like knights?
That's N's Plasma right there.
Those are the ones I like.
Yeah, because the ones that look like very very high class army guys are Gets's. If you remember from Pokemon Black and White 2, the knights went back to N. Well, Gets's owned the the war guys. Well, let's stick to the Pokemon thing. Let's say, what's your favorite Pokemon?
Out of, like, what, the 700 that we're on now, I think?
We're about like 900 Pokemon right now.
900? Oh my god, I'm so far behind.
Well, because of Sword and Shield.
Oh, goodness, My favorite... I mean, I'm gonna have to go with... I gotta pick one, huh?
Yes, this one.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm just gonna go with my tried and true Nidoqueen.
I mean, I think a lot of people like Nidoqueen not due to Pokemon things, but something else,
What could that be?
I think a lot of people may know what that is, and it starts with a rule.
Yeah, exactly. I can only imagine what it could be.
I mean, like, to be honest, my favorite Pokemon would be one of the new ones from Sword and Shield. That would be Sifu.
Who?
This is basically it can go from like either fighting dark or fighting water.
What is it called again?
Sifu. It's basically a dual legendary type, and it can be evolved by a Cupfu.
Oh, wait. Oh, I see it. Let me see. I'm looking it up right now because I'm not familiar. Oh, he is a badass.
And plus, you basically get him from a old guy called Mustard. I'm telling you, Mustard is not a person to be go soft against.
You said his name is Mustard?
Yes.
Like the condiment?
Yes.
What in the world? Okay, I've got to see this guy now. It's got me so far behind. What the That's it? What? I was not expecting that.
Like an old Asian man?
This is an old Asian man with Fu Manchu eyebrows. What in the world? Well then, that's different, that's for sure.
He has a very unique set of Pokemon, I ain't gonna lie.
Wait, what other ones does he use? What is a Cubfu?
It's basically the pre-evolution of both Sifu's form.
Oh, okay. Oh, look at that little thing. He's so angry and cute. So that would be your favorite of all the Pokemon? The Ursu Sifu?
Well, there's also let's see, what was the other one? Oh yeah, from the Hisuian region. Hisuian Samurott. They basically gave Samurott a upgraded form.
Really? So it's a different region?
Yes. From Legend Arceus.
Oh, he has like that dark red and black shelling, is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, that is pretty cool. He was one of my favorites too. I always lean towards the water starter types because I like water. But yeah, I always liked Samurai. He was a cool one.
I mean, I always go for the water ones. A lot of people would say Charmander or choose what's the other Pokemon? Snivy's nah, I'm going to keep water. There's a exceptions for only 2 regions that would choose for a for all 3 starters. That would be the Hoenn region and the Galar region.
Goodness, you really do know your Pokemon. I'm impressed.
I mean, to be honest, I played Pokemon when I was 3 years old.
Wow! Oh my goodness, since 3?
I mean, yeah.
So I guess you could say you're the true Pokemon master.
I mean, not true, due to some people will be looking up and trying to find to do IV training and stuff for Pokemon.
Oh, I had a friend who was obsessed with that. His favorite was Dragonite, and he was so obsessed with IV training it. And I'm like, what the hell is that? I just grab the Pokemon and level it to 99, and that's it.
Actually, it's level 100.
So I gotta ask, are you a fan of the Pokemon anime?
I mean, I guess up to say Generation 4, yeah, but from 5 to 8, not that much.
It kind of repeated after a while, right? Ash would just do his little thing, and then Team Rocket shows up, and then they're blasting off again for about 50 episodes. And then there's a big arc where he's in a tournament, and then he gets his ass kicked. Except for, I guess he won one on the Hawaiian island.
Well, wait, are you talking about the Orange League? I was thinking about Generation 7 when he actually won a official Pokemon League.
Oh, did he? I always thought he lost them all.
Yes, Generation 7. That was the only one that he won. But the what? But this is like the Generation 7 is where you become the champion. There's no champion at all for Generation 7.
Oh, okay. That's different.
I mean, like, if you wanna be more technical for Pokemon Generation 8, it's basically a tournament for it's basically a tournament for you to be a champion.
So there's like no Elite Four or anything like that?
I mean, for Generation 7, yes, there is in a Elite 4, but not for Generation 8.
Oh, okay. That's so weird. I don't know. Maybe I should catch up with it. I mean, I haven't watched. I don't even remember the last Pokemon episode I watched, but
I mean, they basically gave us a MILF for Generation 8, and that's Melanie. I think you've seen her going around inside your
yeah, the
own
thick
Discord.
one. Yeah. There's a particular mommy fetish person that I talk to that's in love with her. Yeah, I know who that is.
I mean, if we want to say his name is Yuki.
Oh, you said it, not me. I didn't say it. You're the one that said it. It's sad that, by the way, that everyone knows that that's his thing.
I mean, a lot of people basically teases Yuki for feet fetishes and stuff.
Yeah, but we finally figured out that he isn't the foot guy. You know, he's just the futa guy. The foot guy is, you know, a surprising amount of people are the foot people. I did not see that coming.
Yeah, it's like, why are you attracted to feet? That is,
Don't tell me you're one of those.
nope.
Oh, you're normal. Yay!
What did you think about the first season of Komi Can't Communicate?
You know, I'm gonna admit, I never watched it.
You never watched Komi Can't Communicate?
I know. It's just so hard to, like, sit down and watch anime with my busy schedule, but it's on my list because, you know, she's cute in, like, a quirky, dorky way, but yeah, no, I haven't watched it yet. I need to watch it, though.
I'm telling you, it's a very must watch. Even though there is a person that the community hates.
Who do they hate?
It's basically a girl who basically kidnaps Komi's best friend, the male guy. It's not the purple hair guy. It's the other one. I forgot his name. He starts with a T. But I think you know who I'm talking about. He basically cross-dressed in one of the arcs.
Goodness, how many episodes is this anime?
No, it basically has like 13 episodes or
All of that happened in 13 episodes? Oh my goodness.
this one character keeps on coming around for every episode, and everyone just hates this female due to her exception with Komi and all that.
Well, if it has kidnapping, then yeah, okay, let's give it a whirl then.
This kidnapping, cross-dressing.
What have I been waiting on then for this anime? Now I'm shocked that I haven't watched it.
I mean, there's basically like a yandere. See, this person that everyone hates is basically a yandere Yuri girl. He's basically a yandere lesbian.
It's like the worst kind.
Like, here's what people think. Komi's the main character, but no, it's the other guy. It's the black hair guy who's the main character because we see him more than Komi.
I had no idea. I thought it was all about her.
It's basically a person who is a communicator for Komi.
So is she just like socially awkward, or does she literally not talk?
She's like very highly social anxiety.
So it's like super autism.
Not that much. Like, she has her moments where she like shakes and stuff. Like, she cannot say words.
Oh wow, so she literally can't communicate. Oh, hence the title.
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna have to put that on my list. It's on Netflix, right?
Yes, it's on Netflix, and it's
Boy.
kind of crazy. Like, you even had like a girl basically saying, "Oh, she wants me to be her mutt."
The what?
This one girl basically had BDSM on her mind. It's like, "Oh, Komi-san wants me to be her mutt, her dog, her like little."
Oh my goodness, what a weirdo.
But this girl is the most wholesome girl ever, though. She's basically wholesome and kinky at the same time.
Yeah, everybody, oh my goodness. I remember when this, like, first got ground and everyone was like, we must protect Komi-san. No porn of Komi-san. And it irritated me to no end, so I just started sending Komi-san porn to people because I'm like, here you go, here's your innocent girl and her big boobies.
A lot of people try to say, like, hey, don't do this to the creators thing, but it's like, think about this. The creators of anime, they know what they're doing. They know what kind of fandom they're gonna have. And they know what they're gonna make. So why stop it?
Absolutely, 100%. They know exactly what they're doing.
But I'm gonna scratch the porno off, and I'm gonna jump straight into Tokyo Ghoul and My Hero Academia, because you have no idea how many brain aneurysms I have between those two animes and a certain community.
Why? Why did they give you brain aneurysms?
Well, for the Tokyo Ghoul creator, a certain community basically sent death threats to the creator, saying like, "Why isn't Kaneki gay?"
What?
They basically gave the creator of Tokyo Ghoul death threats to kill himself because their favorite character, Kaneki, isn't gay.
Oh my goodness, that is just ridiculous.
It's like, not everything needs to be gay.
I agree. I love yaoi and all, but not everything needs to be forced down our throats. Like, that doesn't even... Oh, forced down the throat. That didn't come out right. But, you know, it just doesn't make any sense why people do that.
Let's say, like, if a certain creator wants a character to be gay, then they're gay. But if a certain character isn't gay, then they shouldn't be gay.
Yeah, I agree 100%. And I don't like throwing it in there just for, like, inclusivity. Like, yeah, I use gay characters, but they're gay because they're gay. It's not gay because people put a gun to my head and said, you better make him gay. Like, it doesn't work that way.
Exactly. I mean, like, I think a lot of people, I don't know if your server knows about Hell of a Boss or Has Been Hotel.
Oh yeah, one of my comrades said they love it.
I mean, like, for a Hell of a Boss, they have what? Stolas, they have Blitz. Who else is gay in there? I forgot. I know there's multiple gay characters in Hell of a Boss. For Has Been Hotel is basically just Angel Dust.
Yeah, that's that spider dude, right? So then what about the My Hero Academia people? Is that the same thing where they sent death threats and because they want Todoroki and Midoriya to hook up?
Like, they basically force the creator to make them, like, you know, gay. Like, basically have a like, not death threats, basically saying like, hey, you should listen to us and make these people gay.
Oh, so they're suggesting it, and they went with it?
I have no idea, because I'm not in either of those communities.
I don't blame you. I couldn't get into My Hero and Tokyo Ghoul. I saw a couple clips of it, but it was like, oh, it's okay. But yeah, no, My Hero, I can't stand it, mainly because, one, the fandom's annoying, and two, I cannot stand the Deku Nut, whatever his name is. I can't stand him.
Like, a lot of people say Midoriya. I only know these things due to I've seen some stuff on Instagram. It's just like, this is cringe. This is like fatherless kid energy.
Literally, isn't he like fatherless? Isn't that like his whole thing?
Yeah, Deku has All Might, father figure.
Oh, it's a father figure. It's not the real dad, right?
Nah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, what?
A lot of people would like make fun of Deku and stuff. Like, I've seen a video where people would like fatherless daughters saying like, who do you ship more in the My Hero Academia universe? They'll say Deku with Todoroki, or Todoroki with Bakugo, or Bakugo with Deku. And the last guy basically says, I ship Deku and All Might.
Oh!
The most funniest shit ever.
That is a brilliant troll. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, just All Might and Deku, go!
Yes.
I'm sure there's art that exists of it too, so I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, anything can happen on the internet.
Anything always happens on the internet. Trust me on that one.
Hell, even anything can happen in freaking what's it called? VR chat.
Oh, VR chat. One of these days I'll get on it, but at first I need to make like a Vanny avatar or something. But I'm not talented in that, so anyone who wants to make me one, there you go.
True. I mean, like, VR chat is the most memest place ever.
I have seen a whole bunch of funny memes that are birthed from VR chat.
I mean, VR chat basically gave us Uganda Knuckles, and Uganda Knuckles still live till this day.
I'm saying, Uganda Knuckles is my favorite. I love him. I still want a plush, but I refuse to pay ridiculous dollars for it.
Like, every server you go to, Uganda Knuckles is basically there.
I don't know why people would hate it. Like, he's so cute with his face, and then he's like, do you know the way? Like, it's just so funny.
Oh yeah, there's a new fandom going around in VR chat. This basically came out like late last year to this year, and that is Five Nights in Anime.
Wait, I've heard of Five Nights at Freddy's. What's Five Nights in Anime?
Five Nights in Anime is basically where they made all the animatronics, but the females.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
I never was really big on FNAF, but, you know, to each their own. But then again, that stupid bunny showed up and took my name, and now here we are.
I mean, if you've seen Security Breach, they basically made Vanny the rabbit into the new security guard, Vanessa.
Yeah, I remember that game theory dude talking about it, and then everyone kept sending it to me, and I'm like, no, there's no way. This can't be. And then sure enough, here's Vanessa Bunny, Vanny Bunny, and I'm like, that's not me. I'm just Vanny.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's painful when I go to GameStop, and then someone's like, hey, look, it's Vanny. And I was like, what do you mean? And then I look at it, and it's a stupid bunny figure. And I'm like, oh, burn it. Destroy it.
I mean, there's like some things floating around on Twitter for Vanny, but it's like, someone made Vanny getting smashed by Gregory, the little kid from the game. It's like, what the?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Again, anything can happen.
It's the internet. It's the wild, wild west.
Oh yeah. I mean, like, for VR chat, it basically goes for around memes, hentai, and basically chill places. And I've seen a lot of hentai there. Oh, when I first got on VR chat from last year, I basically had a big Futa avatar.
Wow. I'm surprised they even allowed that.
This thing basically was the size of a desk. Like, it was basically the size of a desk. It's like, what the f?
Those hyper you can't escape them once they're out.
No, yeah.
And it's like a super soaker, too.
Why do people even make those? They're not even that attractive. And it's like, I mean, a lot of people would say they're like hyper breasts and hyper ass, but hyper dicks, that's where they cross the line.
I mean, it depends how it's done. Like, it's obviously you're not going to be able to get point with it. It's just like, oh look, it's like a super soak. It's, I don't know, I find it more comedical, or is that even a word? Comedy. I find it funny. I find it funny whenever I see like hyper anything. There's like hyper muscles, and it's like to the point where the head is the size of like an eraser, and then the body's the size of a planet. And I'm like, what the f is this? Like, only on the internet would you see this. And there's people that will fawn all over it. They'll be like, oh, that's so hot. Like, oh, okay. Sure thing.
I mean, like, true. It's like, some people are into that, but it's like, if that thing actually happens in real life, that person's going to be dead due to all the blood going through there instead of their whole entire body.
I mean, yeah, pretty much. What a way to die. It's like 1,000 ways to die. Hyper penis.
I mean, like, it's basically people saying, like, they want this instead of that. Basically, let's say, Nintendo people. Because a lot of Nintendo people would about a lot of things.
Yeah, that's usually the case with Nintendo fans in general. Like, every time there's a live, they always have something to complain about.
It's like, be grateful. They try to like reamp your childhood and
Yeah, like people, what was it, that, Link's Awakening, I think is what it was. Like, people were bashing that, and I'm like, no way, this is awesome. This is classic Zelda.
I mean, like, a lot of people were bashing on the new Pokemon games and stuff. It's like, you only like the old things due to them being broken. Like, they got rid of Mega Evolutions and gave us Gigantamax forms.
Yeah, and then didn't they get rid of, wait, is Missing No still a thing?
I have no idea. I don't know if anyone caught a missing gnome in the new Pokemon games.
Because I remember I grabbed the Missing Note and it broke my whole game. Like, I would go to the Pokedex, and you know how it gives like a little sound for each Pokemon? And it would just literally be like, I'm like, what in the world is that?
Oh yeah, I mean, like, some people would say like the history of the origin of Missing Known is basically the Gen 2 Pokemon. Because like if you look at their typings, like one of them would have like ice and flying, like you got Delibird. Or say like what else? Dark and Ice, oh that's Sneasel. Or like a pure rock type. And it's like Missing Known with a different number. Oh, that's Sudowoodo.
Yeah, I remember like the first time I found it, I'm like, what the hell is that? Like, is this a real Pokemon? Is it literally just like an L, but like blocky, full of mosaics? Which, fun fact, I don't know how long you've been following me, but I used to use Missing No as my face when people were like, let me see your face.
Oh no, I think I followed you back in 2018.
What?
Like, maybe like late 2018.
So you were around for what, V2 or V3? Maybe V1 actually.
Where was Dai and Franklin? Like, what arc were they when Franklin was still
Oh, that was Bozo Saga. So that was just when I started finishing up being an ecchi account.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that was V3. But still, wow, I can't believe I've been doing this saga for that long. Oh my goodness.
Like, I've been around since when Franklin was still sane.
Yeah, he's gone crazy, huh?
Well, crazy for Thurga.
Oh my goodness. I don't know about all that one.
Well, not anymore, due to, I think, before we stopped talking, I think we were, like, talking about, like, Final Fantasy games. Like, the mobile games.
Yeah, that's right. There was, what's that? The Tactics one, and then there's that other one. They're all, like, gacha games, which, I like gacha games. They're pretty fun. But, yeah, I love Final Fantasy. But, I mean, let's be honest. After 13, that's when my love kind of fell off, because I hate Lightning. She's the most boring character ever. And then, ever since that, they just keep copying and pasting the same character with Noctis and just the boring. There's no fun protagonists anymore. The last one was, the Final Fantasy 12? Yeah, 12. Him, Vaughn, I think his name was.
To be honest, I, like, never played the, Final Fantasy, like, sagas, but I played on games where they basically had them for collaboration units, like Puzzle and Dragons. You have like what else did they come in? Like I would say Monster Strike, but Monster Strike global version was basically taken down.
Oh no, that's so sad.
When I was in high school. That would be somewhere around 2016 or 17.
That's so sad. It's always sad when a game gets shut down.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, I don't know if you know about Brave Frontier. If you played that game.
It sounds familiar.
Yeah, that Brave Frontier is going to be taken down on April 27th.
Oh no, that's so terrible.
Brave Frontier basically came out in 2013 and is shutting down this year.
Man, that's terrible. It's like I went through that on a PC game. Granted, it came back now, but if you're familiar with Dungeon Fighter.
I've never played that one before. I thought he was talking about Toontown.
Oh God, no! No, God, no! No! Never, never. Me play Toontown? Never. No, that's like playing Wizards 101. No, I'm good.
Hey, Toontown and Wizard 101 when I was little, like a lot, but like Toontown is basically memeable.
I mean, that's all it's good for. Yeah, the memes. But I just remember, like, when Dungeon Fighter got taken down, I was so upset because, like, all the progress I did is gone. Just out the window. And there's, like, no ceremony or anything for it. And then a few months later, they're like, oh, yeah, we're bringing back Dungeon Fighter. Like, oh, cool, you gonna bring back my guy? And then it's like, no. Oh, well then, you. Because I'm not gonna go through that shit again.
Yeah, I I kind of hate games where they basically said you have to basically like do your progress all over again and not like get it back.
Yeah, I agree. It's the worst thing. Like, so like, oh, here's another story. So I like For Honor. Have you played For Honor?
When me and my brothers were still sharing a room, I played it a little bit.
I love it. It's one of my favorite games. So like, on my PlayStation, I have a incognito name that I don't even use anymore. That one is secret. No one will ever know about it. And all of my progress was on that name. Then I was able to get my account, Vanny Vanilla, because for some reason PlayStation had like locked it because of my email. I talked to them, they let me go in, blah 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 blah. And that's great, like, oh cool, I could play For Honor as me, which is me, because it has my name on it. But I don't have my save progress, like it doesn't transfer your progress. So I had to start all over. Now fast forward to a couple months ago, I've been on Xbox lately, and I get For Honor on there because it's on Game Pass or whatever, so it's basically free. But here I am, starting all over a third time because I can't cross-save or do anything or cross-progression with my For Honor stuff. So, it's annoying, but I love the game too much to let it go.
Damn, that's completely right there.
Right? It's terrible. I put myself through so much torture, like, okay, I'm gonna grind out for more steel, and the funny part is, like, when I first played it on my old PlayStation name, everything was unlocked because I bought everything. I bought the expansion packs, I bought the game, and I had like so much steel racked up, and nothing was a problem for me for like buying things on there. But now here I am struggling, like, okay, I want to do my dailies, do another daily, just clawing my way up to 15,000 steel, just so I can unlock one person and start it all over again.
This basically sounds like me playing Mobile Legends, if you heard about that game.
I have not.
Mobile Legends is basically like League of Legends, but better, and doesn't have like a toxic community.
Oh God, League of Legends, ugh, I tried that one, oh boy. Yeah, talk about a terrible community. I've never been yelled at so much in my life.
Look, when I was in high school, this is like for I don't know, sophomore or something. I had a teacher who basically said like you can earn money for playing League of Legends, and I was like, and everyone was like, wait, what? I was like, yeah, you can earn money while playing League of Legends. But here, watch this video of a Korean guy committing suicide because he didn't win a League of Legends tournament.
What?
Yes, he basically showed us a video of a Korean guy committing suicide because he did not win a League of Legends tournament.
Oh my, what in the world type of school is that?
It's ghetto, that's what it is.
Ghetto, I can tell. Wow, that is...
This is from a white teacher who basically bangs on his desk with a golf club because people won't shut the fuck up.
What is wrong with the education system? Well, there it is. What in the world? What class was it?
I forgot, it was like sophomore something. Like this was sophomore year, but it made everyone pay attention of what he wants to say.
Well, yeah, I don't think anyone's asleep in that class.
I mean, but I slept through it a little bit and it's like, huh? Oh, nah, never mind. People are talking still.
It's a golf club to the desk.
No, a podium.
Oh,
In my
podium.
school, every teacher has a podium.
Does it make them feel important? That's a weird thing to...
No, it's basically like for for people who wants to for presenters and stuff. I mean, if you want something to hear from my high school that was very bad, this was 2018. Like my last year of high school. Basically, this was like during this year for this month March with the gun right control and all that. You know what my school decided to do? I stayed inside because I know something was gonna be up for this gun rally.
Oh gosh, so what happened?
Think about this. Basically, long acrylic nail having girls who be drinking Arizona mucho mango and eating flaming hot Cheetos, fighting each other and putting their weaves. You have kids basically flipping cop cars and fighting each other. Someone threw a stink bomb and a smoke bomb. And there's like a crowd of people. Someone actually recorded this, and I'm friends with them. Well, not that close of a friend because I never hanged out with them like that. Oh my lord! He basically showed the inside of what people were doing on that day. People were throwing like Sprite bottles. People were throwing hands and stuff. Hell, we made it all the way to the Queen of England.
Oh my goodness, what a nightmare.
Hell, you got like freshmen, and plus these were freshmen who were doing all this. Not the seniors and juniors, freshmen. They think they run the school.
Freshmen running wild. That is, oh wow.
Oh yeah.
This is why kids get their this way.
They don't anymore, but they need to.
Are you fearful of the chancla?
No, my mom uses something else. My mom is Asian. She uses a wet wooden spoon.
Oh, oh goodness, Tiger Mom. You have the Tiger Mom. Oh man, you really drew the unlucky card.
I mean, if you want to be technical, my dad basically gave us the belt for every stupid thing we've done.
Oh, so he was the disciplinarian, huh?
But here's the one thing my brother did that made my dad basically slapped his leg multiple times with his belt. He gave his phone to his friend across the street from us a few years ago, and this girl basically was basically trouble for us. Like, she basically nags my brother or blackmail him for food or anything else. Basically, he was her.
No, terrible, terrible.
I mean, like, he got what he got, and he never did it again. And people say that disciplining your children is bad, but it's like, no. You basically need to discipline your children, or they're gonna do this.
He will never do it again unless he wants a whooping, so yeah.
Oh, yeah. But it's like, now we enter the snowflake era.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of those around now. The Twitter folk is what I call them.
I mean, I basically use Twitter for hentai and stuff.
Who doesn't? That's pretty much the only good thing for Twitter.
Political people.
Oh, they're the worst. I kind of just want to send a futa to every politician I see, just so I can get blocked by them.
I mean,
and that goes for all of them, like left, right, whatever. I don't like any of them. They like 95% of them piss me off.
Oh yeah, like a lot, and plus like a lot of like porn stars would. Like, a lot of porn stars on Twitter would basically give their, like, political opinions. Like, a lot of people say, like, I don't follow you for political opinion. I follow you for porn.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you want to do that, that's fine, but do it on your, like, personal, or do it on a different account.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Don't do it on the one where it's like, come look at my OnlyFans. By the way, Trump, like, no one cares about the Trump part. They just want to see your boobies or your pee-pee or something.
Oh yeah, but I've seen memes where they basically showed Putin try to give handshake to every world dictator or like leader. He tried to give each political leader a handshake, but they denied him of a handshake. And a lot of people are saying like, oh, that's why he's attacking a lot of people now. That's why he's starting World War III.
Oh goodness, it's such a mess. The whole thing is a mess. So thank goodness that we have things to get it off of our mind, because Us over here is not going to do anything with thoughts and prayers and all that other stuff. Like everyone's standing with Ukraine or doing, against Russia. And none of that is going to do anything unless you're out there actually with a rifle.
Oh no. I saw something very up from a Twitter user. And this is a biology teacher for like a school who basically says that the pronouns are they them and they're a biology teacher.
Well, they're right there. Unless they are an alien like me, you can't be doing that because it doesn't work here on Earth.
And they have an OnlyFans.
Sorry. Wait. Whoa. What? The biology teacher?
Yes, a biology teacher who pronouns are they them basically has a OnlyFans trying to say the Ukrainians say like, hey, if you buy my OnlyFans, Ukraine, it's only 50% off for you.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. No, okay, so I'm not defending the idiot, but the idiot was trolling because some person actually did do that. But I know it, I fell for it too until I looked it up. Trust me, I was like, there's no way. And sure enough, thankfully, there was no way. Because they were just mimicking what some girl actually did do. A real girl. Like a real girl, not a crazy they, them. But, yeah, like, oh goodness, I fell for it too. I was like, there's no way anyone would subscribe to this. But then I remember the internet, it's the wild, wild west. It could happen.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm gonna go back to like games and stuff like, let's say League of Legends and stuff. Like, I think you probably know that Pokemon has their own League of Legends game.
They do?
Oh, you never heard of Pokemon Unite?
No, I've never heard of that.
Oh, it's basically League of Legends but with Pokemon again, so... I think they may add Nidoqueen. I don't know. Like they added.
Might be sold.
I mean, like they already have like they have like a lot of other Pokemon. They have like Lucario. They have Greninja from Generation 6.
Do they have B-Sharp?
No, not. I think Bisharp might be next because they are actually putting in a new wave of Pokemon.
Oh, okay. I like him because he's like Kamen Rider like, so.
I mean, like, do you like the new Kamen Rider? Kamen Rider Revive or whatever his name is.
Oh, I really need to watch it because I've only seen little bits and clips of it and it looks hilarious. But I've really got to catch up on my Kamen Rider because I love Kamen Rider. It's one of my favorites.
I mean, like, let's say, and like, my favorite one is, it has to be Den-O.
Oh yeah, Den-O is fun.
Because, again, Den-O is basically based off one of my childhood folktale that my mom used to read me when I was little. And that is Momotaro.
Oh, so you have like a little, that's awesome. So it's like a little connection that you have with Den-O. That's cool.
Yes. But I didn't know that, like, Den-O would have, like, other folklore, like, Kentaro, the, bear boy, or the, turtle guy, I forgot his name, yeah, I cannot say words with his name. I think you know who I'm talking about, the pervert pervert.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about, yeah.
But the fourth one, the purple one, is basically a Taro of the main character. Like, that's what a lot of people are saying.
Yeah,
he's basically,
I can see that.
He's basically like a spitting image of the main character. I was like, what? No way.
What about Super Sentai? Are you into that one?
I mean, when I was growing up, Power Rangers, yeah, but not Super Sentai, because I think for like the global version for like Power Rangers, they made them like more serious and stuff, like Ninja Storm or like I'm going for like the Disney type stuff, you know?
Yeah,
because
I know what you mean. Yeah, I mean, like, I know like Time Ranger for Super Sentai got pretty serious, but then you have like goofy, like, Mega Ranger's pretty goofy.
I mean, like, my mom basically grew up with the old Power Rangers, the Super Sentai.
Well, she's got taste.
See, no, this is what my mom basically grew up with. She basically grew up with the original Go Rangers.
Oh wow!
Awesome. And she was the pink Go Ranger for Halloween one year.
Oh, that is awesome! See, your mom is cool. That's great.
Oh, yeah.
I take back the Tiger Mom. She's a cool mom.
And plus, like, she basically knows her Go Ranger things too. Like the original Yellow Ranger for the Go Ranger, the first one was basically fat.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
So she's basically the OG to ask for like Go Ranger trivia.
That is awesome to have a nerdy mom. That is great.
But it's not so great when she's trying to copy your type of taste for this generation. Basically, basically when we watch 2015, let's say 2015 Vines, basically saying like, "Hey, you got something in your mail today?" Like, what? These nuts?
Oh my god, she actually said that?
Yeah, she's basically repeating these nuts every time.
Oh my god, come on, that's hilarious. Come on, you're giving her a hard time. That's hilarious. I would kill for anyone in my house that's to go, these nuts, got him. That'd be hilarious.
I mean, hell, she even put a label down for these nuts for one of our food labels.
Is it actual nuts?
Yes, there's actual nuts in them.
Oh my goodness, that is hilarious. That's awesome. I'm jealous. I'm gonna say that I'm jealous.
I mean, she has her times where she's like serious and not serious though.
I think that's like for any parent, you know, any parent kind of goes through that.
Oh yeah, I mean, like my dad would have his times. Like hell, he let me drink when I was 16 years old.
That's so Hispanic.
Oh yeah.
Was it Modelo or was it what kind of cerveza was it?
The most Hispanic beer.
Corona?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
I mean, like, to be honest, when my dad drank, he was like 8 years old.
That sounds about right.
I mean, like, my family's basically crazy and shit. And I ain't gonna even lie.
I mean, you have a double whammy. And one side is Filipino and Asian, the other side being Mexican.
But here's the thing, though. Have you ever watched Joe Coy before?
What was it?
Joe Coy.
Joe Coy. No, I've never heard of that.
He is basically a Filipino comedian. And he basically said this. Filipinos are basically the Asian Mexicans. Due to Christopher Columbus bringing his people to Asia and having them mate with a lot of Asians, but we don't know which Asians though.
That's hilarious. The Mexicans of Asia. I mean, I kind of get it too because you know a lot of y'all have Spanish first names or last names, but then they're Asian.
I mean, a lot of Filipinos in the Philippines basically have Gomez or Hernandez for a last name.
Yeah.
And my mom says like if my great grandpa, her grandfather, her dad, he'll say that's not true. That's a lie.
Oh, I gotta know since you're Filipino or half Filipino. And I asked this to a lot of my Filipino comrades. Your mom or any family member ever tell you about the aswang?
I don't think so, no.
Really? Wow, you're the first one. It's one of those, like, folklore, Filipino cryptids. You know, like one of those, like monsters that no one ever sees, but it's, like, there. It's like a bird, like a harpy lady that comes out after people called the aswang.
No.
Yeah.
They basically tell us, be nice to people or the obake will come get you.
The obake? What's that one?
Basically a Japanese ghost.
Well, you definitely never want to piss off a Japanese ghost, so that is good advice.
No, this is not a yokai. This is a actual Japanese ghost.
Oh, I know. I like Hanako and all those other crazy ones. Yeah. Never piss off a Japanese ghost for sure.
There's a lot of Japanese ghosts that they'll tell us, like, you got the obake who will basically transform into anything, like an old man, an old woman, or a dog. But you have to look down at the ground at his feet, because if you see no feet, that means you have to run.
Oh no. It reminds me of, I can't remember her Japanese name, but the slit mouth woman, where she has that Glasgow smile on her cheeks.
I think I know who you're talking about. Like, wasn't he from, like, Scary Stories in the Dark?
I'm not sure where, I just know it's one of those, like, urban legend folklores in Japan. And it's like, if she comes up to you, she'll say, "Am I pretty?" And then if you say yes, then she'll take off, she's usually wearing a surgical mask, and she'll take it off, and she'll say, "How about now?" And she's showing her creepy slit mouth. And then if you say no, she gets angry and attacks you. And if you say yes, that she's still pretty, then she'll make you look like her with her scissors. And so it's like, oh my goodness, there's no way to win. But then, like people said, if you throw candy, or because she likes sweets, she'll get distracted. So like, these folklore things that Japan has, that there's always like a little, like a twist around it to get away from it. But it's just spooky. I don't know how I would react if I ever saw that.
Like she'll wear a cover mask, right? Like a face mask, what like everyone else is wearing nowadays.
Yeah, like a surgical mask, like what everyone else is literally wearing. Yeah, one of those is what she would be wearing.
I've seen that. Someone made a cute parody of her. It's basically where she basically goes into a restaurant ordering like one of the jumbo hamburgers, and when no one's looking, she would like basically take off her mask and open her mouth as wide as she can to eat the hamburger.
Oh goodness! I'm like, wow. I can see that. That's a funny one.
I mean, a lot of people are making scary things wholesome, like
they are. I mean, yeah.
Like take demons, Helltaker.
Yeah, Helltaker. Yeah, that is definitely one of them.
I mean, hell, before coming on here, I've been reading some Helltaker comics and some fan-made comics where basically the Helltaker was a goon for a rich guy before he became, the taker of every demon in hell. And they basically took the Helltaker into the woods and fired multiple shots at him. But Satan or Lucifer and Cerberus was looking for a Helltaker. And long story short, they went back home and the rich guy was never to be found again. Anything can be cute nowadays, except for some things.
Well, I mean, look at Hachishaku-sama, the super tall, milfy ghoul mama thing. The one that's better than Lady Dimitrescu or whatever from Resident Evil 8.
Oh yeah,
clearly a copycat of the Butterface copying after Hachishaku-sama.
The woman who basically who says po po po.
Yes, po 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 po. Yes, I love it.
I mean, hell, I think I saw like a hentai of her or something.
Oh, there's a few of them. Oh yeah, there are a couple of them.
I mean, hell, I think you probably posted like some things like mega Pokemon of the Po lady.
Yeah, I think so.
Like Gardevoir is one, basically being her, or maybe it was when I was watching Drunk Oak. If you ever heard of Drunk Oak before?
I have not.
Drunk Oak is basically like a I don't know how he's still on YouTube, but he's basically a Pokemon ecchi artist. But the main characters is either a Bidoof, a Bibarel, or a Drowsy.
A Bidoof? Are you serious?
I am.
Of all the... Wow.
But this is like Bidoof's trying to find love and stuff.
Aww.
And I felt bad for him too, because he basically got hooked. He basically thought like, wow, this Gardevoir is so pretty. And then a few seconds later, boom. The daughter saying like, Dad, what are you doing here?
I always remember in the show, I was like, Bidoof! I'm like, what in the world?
I mean, I think you've seen Pokemon doing a trolling for Bidoof.
Yeah, I just remember, like, it was one episode where they just start coming out of the woodwork and they're Bidoof, Bidoof, Bidoof.
No. I think it was like, yeah, it was last year for the 25th anniversary, where they basically had like Bidoof showing up for everywhere for April 1st for the 25th, because it would basically seem like they basically have like a Bidoof appreciation day for it, and I was like, what the hell is this?
I think they'll have an appreciation day for any Pokemon these days, like... Each Pokemon, no matter how silly it may look, has its fan, especially Bidoof.
I mean, hell, Pokemon made a Bidoof animation. It's like the final stand for Bidoof.
See what I mean? Like, anyway, so we're at an hour and almost an hour and a half, so we're gonna wrap things up a little.
Got it.
So, are you familiar with the tradition?
No. What's the tradition?
The tradition is that the guest sings the Poke Rap.
Oh,
And
no.
thankfully, we finally have a Pokemon expert to do the Pokerap. Because I can't tell you how many people don't know the Pokerap. But you know the Pokerap, right?
I do, but I forgot the lyrics too.
Well, go look them up or something.
I.
Because I'm not going to let you off the hook on this one. You're a Pokemon expert. You have to do the Pokerap.
I'm not an expert. Okay, but okay then.
Oh no, you're an expert. You are the Professor Oak right now. In fact, I'm going to change your role to Professor Whitebeard. You're going to be the only one on my Discord server as Professor Whitebeard because you are the Pokemon expert.
Okay, but you have to I'll say the names and you have to do the other one, okay?
Wait, what am I doing?
You have to say like there's the names and then there's like the other lyrics, okay?
Wait a second. Why am I jumping into this? This is a you thing.
Wait.
You're jumping into it, so you're going to do the whole thing. I have full confidence in you.
My voice is not good for singing though.
It's okay. No one else's was either.
Okay then, but I do start a lot, so there we go.
That's okay. It works well for the video.
Okay then.
Just try your best.
I mean, there's singing and then there's rapping.
Yeah.
So basically, it says I want to be the best there ever was to beat all the rest. Yeah, that's my cause. What the? So you got Electro, Diglett, Nidoran, Mankey, Venusaur, Rattata, Feral, Pigsy, Seaking, Jolteon, Dragonite, Ghastly, Ponyta, Vaporeon, Poliwrath, Butterfree. Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. Oh god, I'm remembering my childhood now. Basically had VHS tapes for them. Search the land, look far and wide, release from my hand the power that's inside. Venomoth, Poliwag, Nidorino, Golduck, Ivysaur, Grimer, Victreal, Moltres, Nidoking, Farfetch'd, Abra, Jigglypuff, Kingler, Rhyhorn, Clefable, Wigglytuff. Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. Zubat, Primate, Meowth, Onix, Geodude, Rapidash, Magneton, Snorlax, Gengar, Tangela, Golding, Sparrow, Weezing, Seal, Gyarados, Slowbro. Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all, yeah. Gotta catch 'em all, yeah. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. Kabuto, Persian, Parrots, Horsey, Raticate, Magnemite, Kadabra, Weepinbell, Diddle, Cloyster, Caterpie, Sandshrew, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Golem, Pikachu. At least 150 or more to see. To be a Pokemon Master is my destiny. Alakazam, Doduo, Venonat, Machop, Kangaskhan, Hypno, Electabuzz, Flareon, Blastoise, Poliwhirl, Otis, Drowsy, Raichu, Nidoqueen, Bellsprout, Starmie. I ain't gonna say that part.
You're doing great, keep going.
I know, but this is basically where they're talking. Is like, woo, we're at the half point, doing great so far. What's all this we stuff? I'm gonna do I'm doing the hard work, basically. Break time's over. Here we go. Metapod, Marowak, Kakuna, Clefairy, Dodrio, Caesar, Vileplume, Krabby, Lickitung, Tauros, Weedle, Nidoran, Machop, Sildar, Porygon, Hitmonchan. Gotta kiss 'em all, yeah. Gotta kiss 'em all, yeah. Articuno, Jinx, Nidoran, Beedrill, Hunter, Squirtle, Chansey, Pokemon. Why did I have to add that there? Parasect, Execute, Muck, Dugong, Pidgeotto, Lapras, Vulpix, Rhydon. Let me get some water after this. At least 150 or more to see. To be a Pokemon Master is my destiny. Charizard, Machamp, Pinsir, Coughing, Dugtrio, Golbat, Staryu, Magikarp, Ninetales, Ekans, Omastar, Scyther, Tentacool, Dragonair, Magmar. Well, catch your breath, man. Take all those slips out. It's downfall from here. Just 24 more to go. Now it gets tricky, so let's get real good. Sandslash, Hitmonlee, Psyduck, Arcanine, Eevee, Exeggutor, Caboodle, Kabutops, Zapdos, Dratini, Growlithe, Mr. Cubone, Graveler, Voltorb, Gloom, we're almost home. Gotta kiss them all, 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 Pokemon. Charmeleon, Wartortle, Mewtwo, Tentacruel, Aerodactyl, Ammonite, Slowpoke, Pidgeot, Arbok. That's all, folks. Gotta kiss them all. Catch them, gotta kiss them all. Gotta catch them all, Pokemon. Catch them, gotta catch them all.
That's good enough. I think you did it there. You could have stopped the last one, but you went the extra mile. Good job.
Yeah, anyway.
That was great. You didn't slip up on many of the Pokemon names, so as the expert shouldn't, so you did great.
Oh, true. My arm. I was like, when would the torture end?
Oh goodness, I love this I love this tradition. It's the part I look forward to the most. So, because everybody does it differently, and yeah. So you did very good, and you did a great job on this podcast. So I appreciate everything that you brought to the table, and I've had a blast talking to you.
Thanks.
One more thing. What did you want for your censor sound? Do you have any ideas? Because you know I have to censor it because of YouTube.
How about Mamma Mia? Have you ever seen Internet City?
You'll have to send it to me because I don't know what that is. But if you send it to me in Discord or something, then I see if
I'll send you a video. It's basic. I can send it to you now. It basically is Mario Mamma Mia.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure, yeah. Go ahead and send it real quick.
It's like a very funny one. You have to watch the video from closely to hear it because they basically do try not to laugh challenges, and some of them may surprise you. I think there's one in here.
World is that thumbnail?
Yes.
What it do, baby?
I mean, if you want another thumbnail, it basically says, if we laugh, this video ends in number 4. Oh, it's the same one. Hold on. This one.
Oh my goodness, it's Sadako! Or I guess in this case, Bootyco.
I mean, they basically have a lot of funny thumbnails. I think you may know this adult cartoon.
That is Drawn Together.
Yes.
Yeah, I missed that one. That's a good one.
They're basically a reaction channel.
Yeah, I'll sift through it and see if I can find the sound. If not, I'll message you to see which one other ones we can use. But
I mean, they have a lot of sound things on there, so you can basically use whatever.
Yeah, I'll see what I can find on there. But yeah, again though, I appreciate you coming on. It's already almost 1 o'clock, so get going.
Oh.
Yeah, right. Time goes by when you're on Weekend at Manny's.
Oh yeah. Hell, even on VR chat, I ain't gonna lie.
Exactly. Well, you have a good night. Thank you so much for coming on.
No problem.
Good night.
Night.
Congratulations, you made it to the end. The cringe is over, unless you want more. Do it. Click those videos in the box. Do it. Do it.